सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
Taekook, what happened? I asked as my hand reached on his face. I felt my eyes start getting wet. His condition was making me cry. I want to heal his every wound. I could not see him like this. He held my hand and pulled me in his arm. I hugged him back and started caressing his back. Taekook, please tell me what happened. I asked again. JK, she's she's not my mom, Jungkook said. I heard him and then I felt his tears fall on my neck. I was feeling his pain in my heart. His tears were hurting me, but I didn't get what he was saying. She is not her mom. What does that mean? I pulled back and looked at him who was not looking at me. I cupped his face and made him look at me. He looked up and I saw his red eyes full of tears. I wiped his tears. Come. I said and held his hand. We walked out and made him sit on the bed. I gave him a glass of water which he quietly drank. I said to him and held his hands. Jungkook, she is not my mom, he said, and I just keep looking at him. Jungkook, she used me to take her revenge. She is not my mom. Her love was fake. Her conscience, everything was fake. He said, and a tear slipped on his eyes. I was shocked. I had nothing to say. I just kept looking at him, whose tears were non-stop. My eyes wells up, and tears start rolling down on my cheeks. Jungkook, she want me to be alone. She want to separate everyone from me. That's why she was trying to separate you from me, so I would have no one with me. He said, and I could see a clear line of hurt on his face. Jungkook, please don't cry, I said as I wiped his tears. Jungkook, but she want me to cry for every relation. She also want to scratch my father from me. She's not letting him to talk to me. That's why he is in the hospital. He said and punched the pillow. Jungkook, she make me all alone. That much hate she's carrying in her heart for me. I love her because I still think that she's my mother. But she never for 1 second loved me like her own son. In all this year she want just planning all this, planning to make me all alone, make me cry. They, he said, and I don't know what to say. Jungkook, now I don't have anyone. I'm all alone. No mother, no father, because I know she will not let me to talk to me or non-sibling. I'm alone. He said and cried. You have me. I said and he looked up. I smiled with tears in my eyes. I wiped his tears and he was just keep looking at me to find some answer. I know what he want to listen and I was going to tell him. Life is so unpredictable and also the relations are. We got hurt from the one we never expected. The person who taught our own something give us that pain which can never be healed. But we can't keep our world open. We have to heal it to save ourselves. I said. He was looking at me and listening to me. When you didn't come in my life, I was all alone. In my huge family and parents, I had no one to share my pain. No one was there to love me. I was a servant for them, a maid who doing their works, and they never forget to tell them that I am a burden of them. An unwanted thing, I was all alone in my life. But you fill the emptiness of my life. When you come in my life, I found that how it's feel to be loved. They, I paused and tried to stop my tears, but I didn't think today they are also got chance to come out. You make me complete. You fade the loneliness of my life. Then how can you say that you are alone? You have me. You are not alone. Your Theong is with you. We are together. Then how can we be alone? We have each other, I said, and he pulled me in his arm. Jungkook, never leave me, please. I never want to be alone. I will not leave you, never. I said, and he hugged me more tightly. I was still feeling him crying. His tears were falling on my neck. I let him cry. I slowly backed away and looked at him, whose face was red and eyes were burning with tears. Come, I said and hold his hand. I took him to the washroom. I washed his face with my hands. He was just keep looking at me. My tears were not stop at his condition was hurting me. I never want to see him like this. They, I sat looking in his eyes. He held my hand on his face. He kissed my head, and I smiled weakly. His hand reached my face and wiped my tears. Jungkook, I also don't want to see tear in your eyes, he said, and I smiled. We hugged each other. We stayed there in each other's arms. We peeled back, and I looked at him. We both walked toward the room. He sat on the bed, and I was just looking at him. I could feel how badly he was broken from inside. He was also scared for losing his father. They cook. They. I said as I sat in front of him on ground and put my hand on his knees. Scared of losing your father? I asked and he nodded. Then don't be. He is your father and no one can separate a son from his father. You don't have to keep yourself away from your father. Just don't think about aunt. Hate can change people and so does love. When she was realize her love for you, everything will be okay. But for now, you can't step back. I will not let you go far from your father. I said, and he smiled. Jungkook, you know, you are my angel, Jungkook said. He said and kissed my forehead. Then listen to your angel. Don't be weak. I know it's hurt that she is not your mother. Her heart and remains everything hurt. But you can't forget you have a loving father who loves you unconditionally. I said and he nodded. Good. Now put all thoughts away and sleep. We have to go to the hospital tomorrow to see dad. I said and make him lay on bed. He was looking at me while I ran my fingers in his hair. He looked at me. His hand reached my hand and he held. I smiled and started massaging his head to give him peace. His eyes started feeling heavy and I slowly put my hand on his eyes to make them close. I keep my fingers in his ear and he donned into deep sleep. Jungkook, Mom, please come back. I yelled and I said, I looked around and realized it was my dream. I closed my eyes and ran my hand in my hair to calm myself. JK, their words start ringing in my ears. How can someone be so cruel? His own parents doesn't care about him. We both were in same. Our life, our pain were same. We both had longing to get love of our parents, our mother, but we get loneless. I learned on Tay and kisses for it. Tay, Cookie, he murmured in sleep, and I smiled. I looked at his innocent face. I went out in the balcony to get some fresh air. Yesterday night was tough. Jungkook, he healed my every wound. With his word, my dad's face come in front of my eyes and I sat feeling restless. Should I call Namjoon Hyung? I thought but was not reaching on some decision. I took breath and took my mobile. I called Namjoon Hyung. I wait for him to pick up the call. Alright. Hello? Jungkook, where are you? Jungkook, Hyung, how's dad? He's been asking you for you since last night. Where are you left? I was worried. Jungkook, I said, and we bid our byes. I turned and saw Theung standing there smilingly. Like my disc cookie, happy and smiling. He said, and I smiled. Look at the one who was now become my happiness. We both had our breakfast and get ready to go to the hospital. I was scared of my feelings of hurt, hate, the revenge they planning. I heard mine was scaring me. I turned to see Thay, who was walking beside me. He'd look at me and squeeze my hand. Don't worry, he's your father. You have full right to meet him. Jungkook. As we reached near the room of my dad, I saw my whole family was there. But were they my family? They considered me as their family member? Or I shall stop on my own thinking. You. Hyung, where are you? We are so worried. It was you who was crying looking at me. I hugged her and saw Jin Hyung standing there. I bring my hand forward and he hold my hand. I hug Jin. Hey, stop both of you. Why are you crying? I said and looked at them. We thought you left us. You didn't say anything before going. I'm sorry for not informing you. But I'm here now. Jungkook, I said and Namjoon and Jungkook come forward and hugged me. My eyes were wide open. He was sobbing. I didn't get what happened to him. What happened? JK, he said and he pulled away. I was not understanding what he was saying. JK. Hyung, what are you saying? Nothing. Go. Dad is waiting for you. Where's Uma? I asked, looking around but didn't find her. She is here, but you go. You said, and I nodded. I walked in and saw Dad was laying there on the bed. It hurts to look at them like this. I controlled my tears and reached near him. Appa, how are you? I asked, and Dad, how are you? I asked and took his hand in mine. Jungkook, my son, where were you? I was so worried. I asked for you since you left. I just found some time alone. You okay now? I'm okay, Dad. I said, not looking at him. Mr. John, I told everything to your sibling yesterday night. Jungkook, Dad said, and I looked at him shocked. Dad, why? Jungkook, what if they also broke their relationship with me?